Salute now. Sean Keeler of the Denver Post officially got slammed today by Coach Prime. But it's some behind the scenes stories in which where this guy has been coming at Coach Prime for a very long time now. Not just Coach Prime, but the Colorado Buffs in general. Before Coach Prime even got there, you got a guy like this who has continuously took shots. But of course, when a guy like Coach Prime, who was confident in himself, got the position, seemed like things ramped up even more. And I'm going to give you guys a timeline of this man right here, Sean Keeler from Denver Post. But first and foremost, if you guys are new to the channel, everybody go down right now and hit that like button. If you guys like content right now, like this, subscribe right now, turn that post notification bell on to all. If you guys love what Coach Prime did, make sure you guys hit that like button because we want to make sure this content gets out in the algorithm. We're going to start out by audio, let you guys hear some of the things this year long. I'm not going back last year and beyond. I'm just going to give you guys just the start of the year already, and the season haven't even started, of some of the timeline of a guy like Sean Keeler. Let's get into it.
Hater talking again. It's all about Prime. I mean, everything here is about, everything here is secondary to his show and whatever he brings. So it's like, bring him on. You know, you're all just cannon fodder for the Prime reality show. It's never quiet with Dion. Like when you're kind of a walk-in entourage, or, I mean, let's be frank, it's a circus. You know, the circus never closes. And there's your headline. There'll be the better headline. Deborah Protocol, the circus never closes. But it doesn't. Again, the cult is kind of swept that away, where it's just like whatever Dion says, it's kind of scary. It's like, again, it's just scary. As you can imagine, I've heard from a few. I've looked up what a cult is, and they pretty much applies to 80% of CU fans right now and 100% of the Dion fans online, especially on X, where it's a bit of a, boy, you need to kind of take a step back here. And yes, they do. They do on paper. I think they have a 4- and 5-win coaching staff, and I hope they prove me wrong. So let's do the math on that one.
Now, you guys can hear, even right there, he said Coach Prime followers is a cult. And not only that, he had plenty more things to say about Coach Prime just this season alone. Again, it goes back further than this, but I'm going to give you guys a small timeline as pertaining to this guy, Sean, right here. Now, you guys can see, in February, he said Coach Prime is having credentials, questions perhaps by soon-to-be ex-Colorado reporter. Keeler says Sanders isn't cut out for the business of coaching sports. So you guys can see right there, that was in February when he challenged Coach Prime in his coaching ability. And then he followed this up by coming right back and saying during the week of the Super Bowl, Keeler dropped an article that led with the title calling Coach Prime a false prophet, which has been said before. He went on to say Sanders was the Bruce Lee of BS and basically in the Harold Hill in designer shades. Now, he followed that up by lastly saying, Keeler, if Coach Prime doesn't win, the CU Buffs coach Deion Sanders is just Ed Reed at UNC all over again. Now, he said plenty other things outside of this that was a little bit more shooting Coach Prime down in so many ways. I just want to give you guys a small overview with some receipts as to why you guys heard the things that Coach Prime had to say to this man. I'm going to give you guys a clip at the end. And I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below about Coach Prime giving this man a smell of his own flowers. And I personally love to see it. Thank you so much.
Happy summer, my man.
You don't like us, man. Why do you do this to yourself?
Come on.
You don't like us.
Mark likes me, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah. Mark said he likes me.
No,
so
but
that's
you
one.
don't. Why do you do this, though?
No, I'm sorry. Two-parter if I could.
No, I'm serious.
Football
Why do
question.
you do this? Like, you know you don't. Like, why do you do this?
No, it's not about that. Football question.
No,
Question.
why do you do this? Like, it would be hard for me to really engage in someone I don't like or something I don't like. I'm just asking why. Like, why?
Gotta pay
What
the bills,
did I do?
You didn't do anything. It's not about that. But this
But
is a football
why?
question.
I'm asking you why.
Yeah, you can answer, but that's
Okay,
not
answer
germane
me.
to this.
What?
Yeah.
Because you want me to answer you. So
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Why?
Yeah. Why? Because I have
Give
questions.
me your why.
What's your why? What do you want to know?
Why do you always on attack? Like, what did we do?
Where am I on attack today? Where am I on attack?
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you opportunities to be on attack. But I'm asking you why. Like, what does it do for you? Like, what happened?
It's not about me.
But what happened to get you like this?
It's a good question.
No, I'm serious. Because I want to help. No, I'm serious. I want to help. Because it's not normal.
We can talk about that.
Okay.
Can I ask you a football question?
No.
Seriously.
No, we'll talk about that. When we talk about that, I'll talk about that with you.
Can we ask you a football question, please?
When I talk about that, we talk about that. We can talk about that.